Maya was a bright, cheerful girl of 13, with a soft smile that could light up any room. She loved the world, but most of all, she loved animals. She had always felt a special connection with them. They seemed to understand her in a way that people sometimes could not. Her best friend in the world was her dog, Toby. Toby was small, with soft brown fur that looked like it had been brushed carefully every day, and eyes that were full of warmth and loyalty. He had been by her side for as long as she could remember. Maya had been paralyzed from the waist down after an accident a few years ago. Life had changed completely for her. She could not run in the park like other children. She could not climb trees or play tag with her friends, but she had Toby. He was her companion, her comfort, and her constant source of happiness. Every morning, he would jump onto her bed, wagging his tail, as if to say, "Good morning, Maya. Today will be a good day." Today was a special day, but also a little worrying. Toby had been limping slightly on his back leg for a few days. Maya noticed it the moment he tried to jump onto her lap. He hesitated, then carefully climbed up, looking at her with a small, worried expression. Maya's heart sank. She had never liked seeing him in discomfort. She knew she had to take him to the vet. She packed her wheelchair with all the things she might need: a small blanket for Toby, some treats to calm him, and a water bottle for both of them. She called her mother to help her get ready. "Are you ready, Maya?" her mother asked, helping her into the wheelchair. Maya nodded. "Yes, Mom, I just hope Toby is okay. He's been my best friend for so long. I can't imagine anything happening to him." Her mother squeezed her hand and smiled. "Don't worry, sweetheart. Dr. Alina is very kind, and she will take good care of Toby. You just hold him tight." The drive to the veterinary clinic was short, but Maya felt a mixture of anxiety and hope. Toby rested his head on her lap the whole way, occasionally looking up at her with big, trusting eyes. Maya stroked his soft fur, feeling the warmth and softness that always made her heart calm. She whispered softly, "It's going to be fine, Toby. We are together. Everything will be okay." Toby wagged his tail lightly, as if understanding her words. When they reached the clinic, the receptionist greeted them warmly. "Good morning, Maya." "And hello, Toby. Dr. Alina is ready to see you now." Maya smiled, feeling a little relief. She followed the nurse into the exam room, carefully maneuvering her wheelchair. Toby was calm but alert. He sniffed the room, his ears twitching at every small sound. The exam room was bright and clean. A small table stood in the middle, with a soft mat for animals to sit on. There were posters on the walls showing happy dogs and cats, and a few certificates that made the room feel professional and safe. Maya parked her wheelchair beside the table and placed Toby gently on her lap. He rested against her chest, and she hugged him tightly. Dr. Alina entered the room with a cheerful smile. She was a kind woman in her early 40s, with a gentle voice and caring eyes. "Good morning, Maya." "And good morning, Toby. How are my favorite friends today?" she asked. Maya smiled. "We are okay, Dr. Alina. Toby has been limping a little, and I wanted to make sure he's all right." Dr. Alina knelt down to Toby's level, speaking softly. "Let's have a look at you, little guy. Don't worry, it won't hurt. Maya, you can hold him tight. He will feel better with you close." Maya nodded and hugged Toby close. She could feel his small heart beating against her chest. Toby licked her cheek softly, as if telling her that he was okay as long as she was there. Lena started examining Toby carefully. She lifted each paw, gently pressed his legs, and checked his movements. Maya watched closely, trying to understand what the doctor was doing. Toby stayed calm, looking at Maya every now and then, his eyes full of trust. Maya stroked his fur gently, whispering words of encouragement. "Has he been eating well?" Dr. Lena asked. "Yes," Maya replied. "He eats everything and is still playful. just limping sometimes. Dr. Lena nodded. That's a good sign. It doesn't sound serious, but we will run a small test to be sure. It will only take a few minutes. Maya felt a little nervous. She had never seen Toby attached to any kind of device before. She hugged him tighter. It's okay, Toby. I'm here. You'll be fine. Dr. Lena smiled at Maya's care. Maya, I think Toby would feel more comfortable if you helped me. Would you like to try? Maya blinked. Me? She asked, surprised. Yes, Dr. Lena said gently. You have a special way of calming him. Your touch can help him more than medicine alone. Maya felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. She had never done anything like this before, but she wanted to help her best friend. Dr. Lena brought out a small device. This is a paw sensor, she explained. It will check Toby's leg movement and pressure. It is completely safe. All you need to do is hold Toby while I attach it. Maya nodded, holding Toby carefully. Toby rested calmly against her chest, his eyes looking up at her with trust. She whispered, We are together, Toby. We can do this. Toby wagged his tail slightly, seeming to understand her words. Dr. Lena guided Maya's hands as she attached the small sensor to Toby's paw. Maya was careful, following every instruction. She pressed gently where the doctor asked and made sure Toby was comfortable. Toby stayed calm, licking her hand lightly. Maya felt a wave of pride. She realized that even though she could not run or jump, she could still help her best friend in ways that mattered. Once the sensor was attached, Dr. Lena explained what they were doing next. We will check how Toby puts weight on his paw. You can hold him as I record the measurements. It's like a little game for him, and your presence will make him feel safe. Maya nodded and hugged Toby tighter. She felt his small body relax against her chest. See, Toby? We are doing this together, she whispered. Toby licked her cheek again, and Maya laughed softly as the test began. Maya felt a strange mixture of nerves and excitement. She watched Toby carefully, making sure he was comfortable. Dr. Lena guided her hands when needed, praising her gently. Maya felt proud of herself. She realized that her love and care were not just comforting Toby, but also helping the doctor understand what was happening with him. After a few minutes, Dr. Lena looked at the results on her tablet. Maya, you did an amazing job. Toby stayed calm and happy the whole time. That is because of you. Your presence and touch helped him more than anything else could. Maya felt her eyes fill with tears. She hugged Toby tightly, feeling a mix of relief, pride, and happiness. Toby wagged his tail and rested his head on her shoulder, his eyes full of love. For the first time that day, Maya felt completely at peace. The worry she had felt about Toby was still there, but now it was mixed with hope. She realized that even though life had changed for her, she could still make a difference. She could help her best friend, comfort him, and be there for him in a way that no one else could. Dr. Lena smiled at them. Maya, your bond with Toby is special. You help him heal in ways that medicine alone cannot. It is clear how much you care for each other. Maya smiled through her tears. She looked down at Toby, who was looking back at her with trust and love. She whispered softly, Thank you, Toby, for always being with me. I promise I will always be with you too. The rest of the exam was calm. Dr. Lena explained that Toby's limp might be due to a small muscle strain from running or jumping. She gave instructions for gentle care and exercises at home. Maya listened carefully, feeling confident that she could help Toby recover. She realized that even small acts of care, like holding him during the test, were meaningful. As they left the exam room, Maya pushed her wheelchair slowly down the hallway, Toby resting on her lap. She felt a warmth in her heart. Today had started with worry, but it ended with love, care, and hope. She looked at Toby and smiled. We did it, Toby. We faced it together, and we will keep facing everything together." Toby wagged his tail happily, leaning against her as if agreeing. Maya realized something important. Life had changed, but her love and courage could still create small miracles every day. And as long as she had Toby by her side, she felt she could face anything. Today had been a small step, but a step full of love, courage, and trust. She knew that together, they could overcome any challenge. After the first part of the checkup, Maya felt a mix of relief and curiosity. She had never seen Toby go through a test like that before. The little sensor attached to his paw fascinated her. Toby, meanwhile, seemed calm and trusting, resting against her chest while she stroked his soft fur. She felt proud that she had helped him stay comfortable during the process. Dr. Lena, noticing Maya's interest, smiled warmly. "Maya, Toby is doing very well so far, but I want to do a more detailed test to see exactly how he uses his leg. It will help us understand if he has any small injury or muscle strain." Maya listened carefully, her curiosity growing. She wanted to understand everything that was happening. She leaned a little closer to Toby and whispered, "We can do this together, Toby. Don't worry." Dr. Lena picked up a small, soft pad that looked like a tiny cushion. "This is called a pressure pad. We will see how Toby's leg moves and where he puts weight when he stands or walks a little. You can help me by holding him gently." Maya's eyes widened slightly. She had never participated in a test like this before, but she wanted to try. "I can do that?" she asked softly. "Yes," Dr. Lena replied. "I think it will help Toby feel safe if you are part of it. Your touch is calming for him. You can be his support while I do the test." Maya's heart warmed. She hugged Toby closer and whispered softly, "I'm right here, Toby. You're not alone." Toby licked her hand gently, his small tail wagging as if to say, "I know. I trust you." Dr. Lena placed the pad on the table and guided Maya to help position Toby. "Just hold him gently on your lap," she said. "We only need him to stand lightly on the pad. I will guide you through every step. It won't hurt him at all." Maya nodded, carefully adjusting Toby so he could balance on the pad. She watched his eyes as he looked up at her, full of trust. She smiled and stroked his head, whispering encouragement. The first part of the test was simple. Toby stood on the pad while Dr. Lena watched the readings on her tablet. Maya noticed how his weight shifted slightly when he moved his leg. She gently steadied him with her hands. "It's okay, Toby," she whispered. "You're doing great. Just a little step." Toby wagged his tail and leaned against her chest. He seemed to understand that Maya's hands were there to support him. Dr. Lena then explained the next step. "Now, Maya, we will ask Toby to take a few small steps on the pad. You can help him by giving him treats or gentle encouragement. Watch how he moves. If he is uncomfortable, stop immediately." Maya nodded. She felt nervous but also excited. She had never thought she could participate so directly in helping Toby. She whispered, "We can do this, Toby. I'll guide you." Toby looked at her, his eyes full of trust. He took a small step, then another, as Maya held him gently. Maya smiled, feeling proud. Dr. Lena noted every movement on the tablet. "He is moving well," she said. "You are doing a wonderful job helping him stay calm. This is very important for the test." Maya blushed slightly, feeling proud of herself. She realized that her presence and gentle care were making a big difference. During the test, Dr. Lena asked Maya questions about Toby's behavior. "Does he seem tired after a little play?" Maya thought for a moment. "Sometimes yes, but he always comes back to me and wants to cuddle or play. He's very strong, even though he limps a little." Dr. Lena nodded. "That's helpful information. It tells me he's coping well. Sometimes dogs show signs of pain in small ways, and you notice them because you know him best. Maya felt special. She realized that knowing Toby so well allowed her to help him in ways others could not. After a few steps on the pad, Dr. Lena asked Maya to help Toby stretch gently. "We will check his muscles lightly. Be gentle and slow. Let him feel your support." Maya carefully held Toby's legs as instructed. Toby stayed calm, trusting her completely. Maya whispered softly, "Good job, Toby. You are amazing. Just a little stretch." Toby licked her cheek again, as if saying thank you. Maya laughed softly, feeling the warmth of their connection. Once the test was complete, Dr. Lena looked at the results on her tablet. "Maya, Toby's movements are very good. The readings show a slight strain in one leg, but nothing serious. With some gentle care and a little rest, he will recover completely." Maya's heart swelled with relief. She hugged Toby tightly. "Really, Toby? It's nothing serious?" "I was so worried." Toby wagged his tail and rested his head against her shoulder. Maya could feel his calmness and trust. Dr. Lena smiled at both of them. "The most important part is that he stayed calm and happy because you were with him. Maya, your presence helped him more than anything else. Dogs sense the love and care from people they trust. You are his comfort and his courage." Maya felt tears in her eyes. She hugged Toby even tighter. "I didn't know I could help like this," she whispered. "I always thought I could only watch and worry. But we did it together." Toby licked her hand, and she laughed softly. After the test, Dr. Lena gave Maya instructions for helping Toby recover at home. "Gentle walks, soft surfaces, and extra care when he jumps or plays," she explained. "You already give him love and comfort. Keep doing that, and it will help him heal faster." Maya listened carefully, absorbing every word. She realized that taking care of Toby was not only about medicine, but also about love, attention, and trust. As they prepared to leave, Maya felt proud of herself. She had been nervous at first, unsure if she could help Toby during the test. But she had learned that her presence, her gentle hands, and her encouragement were powerful. She could help Toby face challenges, even when she could not run or play. She smiled down at him. "We make a good team, don't we, Toby?" Toby wagged his tail and rested his head on her lap, as if agreeing. Walking out of the clinic, Maya felt a lightness in her heart. Today had started with worry and uncertainty, but it ended with understanding, courage, and love. She realized that even small acts, like holding Toby during a test, could make a big difference. She looked at him, his little eyes sparkling with trust, and felt a sense of purpose. She could help him recover, and together they could face anything. On the drive home, Maya talked softly to Toby. "You are my best friend, Toby. I will always be here for you, just like you are always here for me." Toby rested against her chest, his small body warm and comforting. Maya smiled through her tears. She had learned something important today. Love and care could heal not only physical pain but also worry, fear, and uncertainty. By the time they reached home, Maya felt a new sense of confidence. She knew that tomorrow and the days after, she could continue helping Toby recover. She could be the person he trusted most in the world. She could be his courage when he felt unsure, his comfort when he was afraid, and his joy when he wanted to play. Together, they were strong. Together, they could face anything. That evening, Maya sat in her room with Toby on her lap. She gently brushed his fur and whispered, "We did something amazing today. Toby, we faced a challenge, and we did it together." Toby wagged his tail, resting his head against her chest. Maya felt a warmth in her heart, a feeling of pride and happiness that came from knowing she had made a difference. Maya understood something important that day. Life had changed for her in many ways, but she could still make a difference. She could still help those she loved. She could still bring comfort, hope, and joy. And Toby, her loyal, loving friend, was a reminder of that every single day. The next morning, Maya woke up feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. She remembered how calm Toby had been at the vet the day before, and she realized how much her presence had helped him. Today, they would return to the clinic for a follow-up test Dr. Lena had mentioned. Maya hoped it would help Toby feel better, but she also wondered what the surprise test might involve. Toby seemed to sense her emotions. He jumped onto her bed, wagging his tail and resting his head on her lap. Maya hugged him gently. "Don't worry, Toby. We are together. Everything will be fine," she whispered. Toby licked her hand softly, and for a moment, Maya felt calm. His trust and love gave her courage. When they arrived at the veterinary clinic, the receptionist greeted them warmly. "Good morning, Maya. Toby. Dr. Lena is ready for you." Maya smiled, feeling comforted by the friendly faces. She carefully maneuvered her wheelchair down the bright hallway, holding Toby close. His little paws rested on her lap, and his eyes occasionally glanced up at her. Full of trust, Dr. Lena was waiting in the exam room. She had a gentle smile that made Maya feel at ease. "Good morning, Maya." "Good morning, Toby. Are we ready for our next step today?" she asked. Maya nodded. "Yes, Dr. Lena. Toby and I are ready." Dr. Lena patted the table beside her and gestured for Maya to sit. "We are going to do a small procedure that will help us understand Toby's leg even better. It's simple, safe, and won't hurt him. But I want you to help me this time." Maya's eyes widened. "Me? How can I help?" she asked softly. Dr. Lena knelt beside her wheelchair. "You have a special connection with Toby. You calm him in ways I cannot. If you hold him gently and follow my instructions, he will feel safe and comfortable. That will help the test go smoothly." Maya felt her heart swell. She had never been asked to help in such an important way before. "I can do that," she said. Hugging Toby tightly, Dr. Lena brought out a small, soft device that looked like a tiny harness with sensors. "This is called a movement monitor," she explained. "It will track Toby's leg movements and muscle strength. It is completely safe. All you need to do is hold him gently while I attach it. Your touch will help him relax." Maya nodded, feeling both nervous and excited. She had never participated in a procedure like this, but she wanted to help Toby in every way she could. Maya lifted Toby carefully onto her lap, cradling him as Dr. Lena gently attached the harness to his body. Toby stayed calm, resting against her chest and looking up at her. Maya stroked his fur softly, whispering, "You're okay, Toby. I'm right here with you. We will do this together." Toby wagged his tail slightly, and Maya could feel his small, steady heartbeat against her hands. Once the harness was in place, Dr. Lena instructed Maya to help Toby stand on a soft mat on the table. Maya followed her directions carefully. Toby hesitated for a moment, then put weight on all four paws. Maya encouraged him with gentle words. "Good boy, Toby. You're doing great. Just a little step." Toby took a small step, then another. Maya felt proud. She realized that even though she could not walk herself, she could still guide Toby and support him in meaningful ways. Dr. Lena monitored the movement data on her tablet. "Look at that, Maya," she said. "He's using his leg very well. Your support is helping him balance perfectly. He trusts you completely." Maya smiled, feeling a warm glow of pride. She hugged Toby closer, whispering, "We are a team. Toby, we can do anything together." Toby licked her hand gently, and she laughed softly, feeling a wave of love and comfort. Then Dr. Lena said something surprising. "Maya, I want to show you something special. It might look unusual, but it will help us understand Toby even better." Maya's curiosity grew. "What is it, Dr. Lena?" she asked. Dr. Lena smiled. "I want to demonstrate a simple trick using a small device that measures muscle signals. It won't hurt Toby at all. In fact, It will be interesting for both of you." Maya felt a mixture of excitement and nervousness. She held Toby gently, waiting for the instructions. Dr. Lena guided her hands as she explained each step. "Maya, we will place this small sensor on Toby's leg. When he moves slightly, it will show us how strong his muscles are. You will hold him gently and encourage him to lift his paw. Your presence is the most important part." Maya followed her instructions carefully. Toby stayed calm, resting against her chest. Maya whispered softly, "It's okay, Toby. You're safe. Just a little lift." Toby lifted his paw slightly, and the device lit up with gentle signals. Maya watched in amazement. She realized that her encouragement and support were helping Toby participate in the test without fear. Dr. Lena smiled. "See, Maya? He's responding well. He trusts you completely. This shows me how important your bond is. Your touch is helping his muscles work better." Maya felt tears in her eyes. She hugged Toby tightly. "I didn't know I could help like this," she whispered. Toby licked her cheek, and she laughed softly. After a few more steps and movements, Dr. Lena looked at the results. "Maya, Toby's muscles are stronger than I expected. The small strain in his leg is healing well. Your presence made all the difference. Without your support, he might have been anxious or tense. You helped him relax, and that helped the test succeed." Maya felt a rush of pride and happiness. She realized that even though she could not run or jump like other children, she could still make a real difference in Toby's life. She whispered softly to him, "We did it, Toby. We helped each other today." Toby rested his head on her shoulder, wagging his tail. Maya felt the warmth of his trust and love, and her heart swelled. Dr. Lena gave them some instructions for the next few days. Gentle walks, soft surfaces, and plenty of rest. "You are already helping him so much. Keep doing what you are doing, and he will be completely fine soon." Maya listened carefully, feeling confident that she could follow the instructions. She realized that caring for Toby was about more than medicine. It was about love, patience, and trust. As they left the clinic, Maya felt a new sense of confidence. She looked at Toby and whispered, "We are a great team, Toby. Nothing can stop us." Toby wagged his tail and leaned against her, as if agreeing. Maya smiled. She realized that even in a world that sometimes felt limiting for her, she could still do important things. She could help her best friend, comfort him, and make a difference in ways that mattered. The drive home was quiet and peaceful. Toby rested against her lap, and Maya stroked his fur gently. She thought about the events at the clinic and the role she had played. She felt proud, not because of what she could do physically, but because of the love and courage she had shown. She realized that strength was not only in running or jumping, but also in caring, guiding, and comforting those you love. When they reached home, Maya carefully helped Toby into his bed. She brushed his fur gently and whispered, "You are my best friend, Toby. I will always be here for you." Toby rested calmly, his eyes half closed in trust. Maya sat beside him, feeling the warmth of their bond. She knew that tomorrow and every day after, she could continue helping Toby recover. She could be his comfort, his courage, and his joy. Maya understood something very important. Life had changed for her, but she could still make a difference. She could still help those she loved in ways that mattered. Toby, her loyal and loving companion, reminded her of that every day. And together, they had faced a new challenge, learned from it, and grown stronger. As the evening sun filled her room with soft light, Maya held Toby close. "Today was amazing, Toby. We did something special together. We faced something new, and we succeeded." Toby wagged his tail and rested his head against her chest. Maya smiled, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. She knew that love, patience, and trust were more powerful than she had ever imagined. The following day, Maya woke up early feeling a mixture of excitement and nervousness. She had been thinking about Toby all night. His little limp had not worsened, and he seemed cheerful as ever. But she could not stop worrying. Today was the day Dr. Lena had said they might do something new, something that could help Toby even more. Maya hugged Toby tightly as he lay beside her. "We can do this, Toby. Together," she whispered. Toby licked her hand softly and wagged his tail, filling her with a sense of comfort and courage. When they arrived at the veterinary clinic, the receptionist greeted them warmly. "Good morning, Maya. Toby, Dr. Lena is ready for you." Maya smiled. She maneuvered her wheelchair carefully down the hallway, holding Toby close. Toby's little paws rested in her lap, and his eyes looked up at her, full of trust. She whispered, "We are together, Toby. Don't worry. Everything will be okay." Toby wagged his tail slightly, as if agreeing with her words. Dr. Lena greeted them with her usual gentle smile. "Good morning, Maya." "Hello, Toby. Are you ready for a small surprise today?" Maya's eyes widened. "A surprise?" she asked softly. Dr. Lena nodded. "Yes, it will help us understand Toby's leg better and make him feel more comfortable. I promise it is completely safe and will not hurt him at all. But I need you to help me again." Maya felt her heart race. She had helped Toby during previous tests, but the idea of a surprise made her nervous. She hugged Toby tightly. "I can do it, Toby. We will face it together." Toby rested his head on her chest and licked her hand gently, as if telling her he trusted her completely. Maya smiled and took a deep breath. She realized that no matter what the surprise was, they would face it together. Dr. Lena brought out a small device. It looked unusual, like a soft glove with sensors. "This device will help us see how Toby's leg muscles work when he moves," Dr. Lena explained. "It is completely safe. All you need to do is hold him gently and encourage him. Your presence will make him feel calm and confident." Maya nodded, feeling a mix of curiosity and excitement. She had never seen anything like this before, but she wanted to help Toby in every way she could. Maya lifted Toby carefully onto her lap. His small body rested against her chest, and she hugged him gently. Dr. Lena guided Maya's hands as she attached the soft device to Toby's leg. Maya felt a sense of responsibility. She whispered softly, "It's okay, Toby. I'm right here. We can do this together." Toby licked her cheek softly, his little tail wagging in reassurance. Maya felt a wave of warmth and love. She realized that their bond was stronger than anything else in the world. Once the device was in place, Dr. Lena explained the next step. "Maya, we will now see how Toby moves his leg when he is encouraged gently. You will guide him with your hands and your words. If he feels any discomfort, stop immediately. But I believe he will do very well with you supporting him." Maya nodded. She hugged Toby closer and whispered, "We can do this, Toby. Just a little movement. You are safe with me." Toby leaned against her, trusting her completely. Maya carefully helped Toby lift his paw. She guided him slowly and gently. Toby moved his leg as Dr. Lena had instructed. Maya felt amazed at how calm he remained. She whispered words of encouragement. "Good boy, Toby. You are amazing. Just a little more. We are together." Toby wagged his tail, looking at her with big, trusting eyes. Maya's heart swelled with pride and love. She realized that even small gestures of care and encouragement could make a huge difference. Then something unexpected happened. The device on Toby's leg began to light up, showing patterns and signals that Maya had never seen before. Dr. Lena's eyes widened in surprise. "Maya, look at this. The signals from Toby's leg are stronger than I expected. He's responding beautifully to your guidance and comfort. This is incredible." Maya's eyes widened. She felt a mixture of amazement and joy. Her gentle care and presence were actually helping Toby's muscles work better than anyone had predicted. Maya hugged Toby tightly, feeling tears of happiness in her eyes. "We did it, Toby! You did it! I knew we could do it together." Toby licked her hand softly, wagging his tail. Maya laughed softly, feeling a warmth in her heart that she could not describe. She realized that love, trust, and care could do amazing things, even more than she had imagined. Dr. Lena smiled warmly at Maya. "Maya, this is truly remarkable. Toby's muscles are functioning better because he feels safe and loved. Your presence made this test a success. You are helping him in a way that medicine alone cannot." Maya felt proud and emotional. She had never thought that her love for Toby could have such a powerful impact. She whispered softly, "I will always be here for you. Toby, we will always face challenges together." Toby leaned against her, his small body warm and comforting. After the test, Dr. Lena gave them instructions for Toby's recovery. Continue gentle exercises at home. Give him soft surfaces to rest on. Provide comfort and encouragement. You are already helping him tremendously. Keep doing what you are doing. Maya listened carefully. She felt confident that she could follow the instructions. She realized that helping Toby was not just about medical care, but about patience, love, and trust. Maya and Toby left the clinic with a new sense of joy and confidence. Maya whispered softly, "We are a great team, Toby. Nothing can stop us when we are together." Toby wagged his tail and rested his head on her lap. Maya smiled, feeling the warmth of their bond. She realized that even though life had changed for her, she could still do important things. She could help her best friend, guide him, and make a difference in ways that truly mattered. The drive home was quiet and peaceful. Toby rested against her lap, and Maya stroked his soft fur gently. She reflected on the surprising success of the test. She realized that the shock was not in anything scary or harmful, but in the discovery that her presence and love could influence Toby's healing. Her gentle care had made him stronger and calmer. Maya felt proud, happy, and deeply connected to her little friend. When they reached home, Maya carefully helped Toby into his bed. She brushed his fur softly and whispered, "You are my best friend, Toby. We did something amazing today. I am so proud of you, and I am proud of us." Toby rested his head on her lap, wagging his tail slightly. Maya felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She realized that true strength and courage came from love, patience, and trust. She had seen it firsthand, and it had changed her view of what she could do. Maya spent the rest of the evening with Toby, playing quietly and talking softly to him. She realized that today was not just about the test. It was about the bond between them. It was about love, understanding, and the power of gentle care. She understood that even small acts of support and encouragement could have a big impact, especially when shared with someone you loved. As the sun set, Maya held Toby close and whispered, "We faced something new today, Toby, and we succeeded. We proved that love can make a difference. Together, we can overcome anything." Toby wagged his tail softly, resting his head against her chest. Maya felt a sense of peace and pride that filled her heart completely. She knew that tomorrow, and every day after, they would continue to grow stronger together. That night, Maya went to sleep with Toby by her side, feeling a deep sense of hope. She had learned that even in a world that sometimes felt limited for her, she could still make a difference. She could still provide comfort, courage, and love. Toby, her loyal and loving companion, reminded her of that every day. And together, they had discovered the power of trust, care, and connection. The next morning, Maya woke up feeling a quiet excitement. Today, she and Toby were returning to the veterinary clinic one last time for a checkup. After the surprising success of the previous tests, Maya felt confident. She knew Toby was healing, and she felt proud of how they had faced the challenges together. She hugged Toby gently as he lay on her bed, his small body warm and soft. "We will go today and see how well you're doing, Toby," she whispered. Toby licked her hand softly, wagging his tail as if agreeing with her words. The drive to the clinic was peaceful. Toby rested on her lap, occasionally looking up at her with those big, trusting eyes. Maya stroked his soft fur gently. She remembered the first day they had come for the limp, and she realized how far they had come. Back then, she had been worried and unsure, but now she felt calm and proud. She whispered to Toby, "We are a team, Toby. You've been so brave, and so have I." Toby leaned against her, giving her comfort in return. When they arrived at the clinic, the receptionist greeted them warmly. "Good morning, Maya. Toby. Dr. Lena is ready for you." Maya smiled and nodded. She carefully maneuvered her wheelchair down the hallway, holding Toby close. Toby's little paws rested on her lap, and his eyes looked up at her with complete trust. Maya whispered softly, "We're ready, Toby. Let's show them how strong you are." Toby wagged his tail, his small body trembling with excitement. Dr. Lena greeted them in the exam room. "Good morning, Maya." "Hello, Toby. I am happy to see you both today. Are we ready for a final check?" Maya nodded. "Yes, Dr. Lena. Toby and I are ready." Dr. Lena smiled warmly. "Toby has been doing very well. Today, we will do a final examination to make sure everything is perfect. You will help him as you did before. Your presence calms him and helps him feel confident." Maya hugged Toby tightly. "We can do this, Toby, just like before. We're together." Toby rested his head on her chest and wagged his tail. Maya felt the familiar warmth of their bond. She realized that even though she could not walk or run, she could still help Toby in ways that truly mattered. Her love and care had made a real difference in his recovery. Dr. Lena gently examined Toby's leg. She watched how he moved, noting every small step and shift in weight. Maya helped him stand on the soft mat, guiding him carefully. Toby stayed calm, looking up at her for reassurance. Maya whispered softly, "Good boy, Toby. You're doing amazing. Just a little step." Toby wagged his tail and moved confidently, trusting her completely. Then Dr. Lena smiled and said something that surprised Maya. "Maya, I want to show you one more thing. It is small, but it will help us understand how well Toby's muscles are recovering. I think you will be amazed." Maya's eyes widened. "Really? What is it?" she asked softly. Dr. Lena held up a small device, similar to the one used yesterday, but this time it would show Toby's muscle activity in real time. Maya felt a mixture of curiosity and excitement. Maya carefully held Toby as Dr. Lena attached the device. Toby stayed calm, resting against her chest. Maya whispered, "We can do this, Toby. Just a little step. You are safe with me." Toby lifted his paw slightly, and the device showed gentle signals of his muscle activity. Maya's heart swelled with pride. She realized that her encouragement and gentle touch were helping Toby more than she had imagined. Dr. Lena examined the readings closely. "Maya, look at this." Toby's leg is functioning very well. The muscle activity is strong and balanced. This is excellent. You helped him stay calm, focused, and confident. Your presence made all the difference. Maya felt tears in her eyes. She hugged Toby tightly. "We did it, Toby. We really did it. You're amazing, and we did this together." Toby licked her hand softly and wagged his tail happily. Dr. Lena gave Maya instructions for continuing Toby's recovery at home. Gentle exercises, short walks, soft surfaces, and plenty of love. You are already giving him the best care he could have. Keep doing what you're doing, and he will stay healthy and happy. Maya listened carefully, feeling confident and proud. She realized that love, care, and patience could be as powerful as medicine. Her bond with Toby was helping him in ways that no one else could. As they prepared to leave, Maya looked down at Toby. "We did it, Toby. You're healthy and strong. I'm so proud of you, and I'm proud of us." Toby rested his head on her lap, wagging his tail. Maya smiled, feeling the warmth of their connection. She realized that even though her life had changed, she could still make a difference. She could still comfort, guide, and care for those she loved. The drive home was peaceful. Toby rested against her lap, and Maya stroked his fur gently. She thought about everything that had happened over the past few days: the worry, the tests, the surprise devices, and the small moments of courage and love. She realized that these experiences had taught her something important. Even when life feels limiting, love, care, and patience can create amazing results. When they reached home, Maya carefully helped Toby into his bed. She brushed his fur gently and whispered, "You are my best friend, Toby. We faced challenges, and we succeeded. You are strong, brave, and amazing." Toby rested calmly, his eyes half closed in trust. Maya felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She had learned that helping someone you love requires more than action. It requires patience, care, and connection. That evening, Maya sat with Toby, talking to him softly and brushing his fur. She felt proud of herself and grateful for Toby's love and trust. She realized that today was not just about medical care. It was about their bond, about courage, and about love. Even small gestures like holding Toby, whispering encouragement, and being present had made a huge difference in his recovery. As the sun set, Maya held Toby close. "Today we did everything we could, Toby. We faced challenges, we learned, and we grew stronger together. You are healthy, happy, and loved. And I will always be here for you." Toby rested his head against her chest, wagging his tail softly. Maya smiled, feeling a deep sense of peace. She knew that tomorrow, and every day after, they would continue to grow stronger together. That night, Maya reflected on everything she had learned. Life had changed in ways she had not expected, but she realized that her love, patience, and courage could still create meaningful changes. She had seen it firsthand through Toby's recovery. She had discovered the power of gentle care, trust, and connection. And she knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, she and Toby would face them together. Maya went to sleep with Toby by her side, feeling safe, proud, and hopeful. She had learned that strength is not always about running, jumping, or physical ability. True strength is about love, patience, and the willingness to be there for someone you care about. And she knew that with Toby by her side, she could face anything. The next morning, Maya woke up feeling the warmth of Toby curled up beside her. She hugged him gently and whispered, "Good morning, Toby. Today is another day for us to be brave, to love, and to grow together." Toby licked her hand softly. Maya smiled, realizing that their bond had grown stronger than ever. They had faced challenges, discovered new strengths, and learned that love could heal both hearts and bodies. Maya knew that the lessons she had learned with Toby would stay with her forever. She had discovered courage, patience, and the power of care. And most importantly, she had realized that even when life feels difficult, love and trust can make a difference in ways that are truly remarkable. Together, Maya and Toby had not only overcome a small injury, but they had also discovered the true meaning of friendship, care, and hope. And as long as they had each other, they knew they could face any challenge that came their way.